Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Welcome back to Gran Turismo 7 Part 63. Looks like the big one has already here after having a very good all clear for having one course to be on Germany at the Grand Prix track at the Nürburgring, and Circuit des Spa-Francorchamps is now being checked and complete. Looks like this is going to be a very good one to have a perfect moment to be reached the finish line after stopping at the Nürburgring to be having a good clear for only one part of the track and circuit experience. After that, because just going to go and take a good check on my page because I'm at 94% in circuit experience progress, but looks like it is going to be a very good, excellent trail ever since I've been putting up with some main topic to be doing some playlist. So after all, because all that hard work of doing some quick farming work, more earnings, and having some high valuable will be going cleared in every sector and one lap attack. So let's go and take on the green hill known as the Nordschleife for the BMW M6 GT3 Endurance Model 2016. We'll be racing with 11 sectors and a one lap attack. 5 million in all gold and 1 million is now being in bronze. This is where the big one is about to go entered and give everything all I got. So it turns out because tomorrow's update on GT7 before March 30th is about to go adding up with some new layouts, we'll be having some endurance and sprint layouts for the Nürburgring. But good thing right on time because this is going to get much more fine excellent to have two new courses ever since from Gran Turismo 5 and Gran Turismo 6. But reminder, 15-second overlay to be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. So let's get ready to go and proceed to have one more course will be reached the finish line in circuit experience. So let's do this. Okay folks, this will be a very tough one to go mastered and give everything what we got to be racing in Nordschleife for having 11 sectors. We'll be going countless to have some time adjusted to be on the goal. Sector 1, 39.6 seconds as we're about to go enter to have Sector 2 in 37.6 seconds, Sector 3, 28.3 seconds, Sector 4, 47.5 seconds before moving on in Sector 5, which is 35 seconds is now currently to have a very good position to be driving on any part of the known quarters whenever you're going to have to give everything to be mastered to achieve. By moving on in Sector 6 after Sector 5, this will might have a complex part of the track layout is also to have a 25.9 seconds before moving on in the carousel by 13 seconds. After the carousel, moving on in at Sector 8 will be at 49.6 seconds as Sector 9 will go proceed by 42.7 seconds. It's going to have to take a stopping position at the flower bed corner as Sector 10 will be moving on and take on for having a full straightaway by entered in Sector 11. 30.3 seconds after Sector 10 was actually to have a 23.9 seconds. Once having a good clear on 11 sectors, you'll be ready up and go challenging hard by 6 minutes 37.8 seconds to go faster and challenging by using one Group 3 race car since Gran Turismo Sport. So here I go. Gonna have to be sure to have the first sector to have some 3 corners that you might gonna have to go down to do some business. So let's get it on and go enter to have the starting position on the number 1 sector. Gonna have to take the first turn, go for the inside, don't get too loosened up, just gonna have to find a perfect line and be sure to be well proud as a GT3 racer since the 24 hours of the Nürburgring. This will be a very tough challenge folks. Just me, the BMW M6 GT3 Endurance Model, and the track itself. So let's master and dominate the green hill. Okay, looks like that might have a silver level is being cleared on 40.249 seconds. So far so very close. This will be the most impossible track in Gran Turismo history during the part of circuit experience, just like GT Sport all over again. Gonna have to go hard and just gonna have to keep pushing up by the main limit. Okay, there we go. Just gonna stay pushing up on the main pace. Very good. Now gonna have to go mastered in sector 1. Don't get off the track, just stay on the track as well. Very good. Just like that. And here it goes. First sector is now going up in the gold. 39.416 seconds for a new record. That's one sector down, 10 to go, and save it for the best for having a one-lap attack is going to get challenging to go extremely advanced. Just going to have to go and grab the replay. So I have to be sure as a reminder when taking a lap time challenge before the countdown will be initiated before moving on in Thursday. After all, because the next update is going to be coming up soon to have some 5 new cars and putting up with some expansion to be well supported for the PS5 version. So here is the second sector, will go faster and harder to be mastered in every corner after taking sector 1 is being achieved by the gold. Focusing on 37.6 seconds until you'll be reached up onto the gold. So I had to speed up more and watch out with some elevation and obstacles to avoid off the track. So here I go, and going up to have sector 2, we'll be climbing up to be on the elevation. The acceleration is always meant to be tricky. So there's the ghost car, gonna have to catch it up and go on to the maintain formation. Okay, there we go. Just gonna have to go the acceleration, pull the brake very hard, and then you'll be entered to be on the inside onto the apex nearby. Very close, but gold as ever. 37.539 seconds. So that's 2 sectors clear on the gold, only 9 more to go. Just to be planned and save a replay for my diary. Positioned by number 7 in the friends ranking. That should be doing much more hard work. Here comes sector 3. This part of the map is very challenging after gonna be getting closer to be part of the Amberg section of the track. 28.3 seconds will have to be mastered this part of the track of itself to be on the main map. Gonna have to go down and do some advanced racing basics to have a very good position. So here I go on to the first attempt in sector 3. Okay, just like that. Gonna have to go enter by having the next turn. Pull the brake. Let the ghost car will go basic by example. But this part of the turn is very much more usual for every road car and racing cars. And there we go. Gold by the achievement in 28.112 seconds on the gold. So that makes sector 3 is going triple check and good to be cleared. So each part of the corners after taking sector 2 was Flagplatz and Schwarzen curves. Well, no matter how each part of the corners is also to be well pronounced to be made in German. But politely and very well respect to have this good largest racetrack in the whole world. So hold on, just gonna go for having a double check replay saved. Alright, now let's go and moving on in sector 4. 47.5 seconds is going to be absolutely to be mastered to have this position onto the location is Nordschleife. This might have a low speed corners on the Nordschleife. So I had to find out and just going to have to master this part of the corner is now fully pronounced in German name. Just going to take that turn and stay on the main position. Going entered, have the left turn, go by the right. Keep it up and keep it go. Ghost car is gonna have to get closer to be nearby for having a radar to be well surveillance. Come on, she's gonna be extra careful. Ooh, so very close. Alright, looks like this is the corner that I'm just talking about, folks. Perfect on the image, and just gonna have to go enter to have a goal position in 47.335 seconds. I can't say because the low speed corners on Earth 7 is very much more challenging to have a good position to be inside of the apex. But after all, because several GT players during the part in the Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup is going to be very challenging to go handle. Go well handled to be doing this part of this map. So there you go. Placed on number 5 in the France ranking. Moving on in Sector 5. The 5th sector is absolutely to have a braking position to be start enter to be on the first right hand corner and enter the left corner surrounded by the tall wall. Be careful there because this might have a downward descent, will be very more difficult to be shed your speed. Overspeeding will push you out toward and into the wall. But this part of the corner is going to be a steep slope known as X-Muel. So I had to find out and just gonna have to go enter to have all kinds of different corners to be well elevated and do some inside apexes to find a perfect line. First attempt, up I go. Keep it up and stay steady. So I had to let the ghost car go first. I'll have to just keep following. Okay, there goes this next part of the corner. Make the right turn. Step on in to be at the apex. This part of the area is going to be served as a landmark for having a curved straightaway. But in the meantime, if you're going to have to work hard and get focusing to be on the goal when you're in the 5th sector. 35.31 seconds is now being placed on the silver. Let's just gonna have to go hard and get master to have the bird worked. It's gonna be a very difficult corner to be going climb up to be on a hill. Now let's go and keep it up and stay steady. Make that right turn. Come on. Looks like my ghost car is still just going to keep pushing up onto the main ropes. Okay, there we go. Now's the time, and just going to go through. Nice. Looks like I'm going a little bit up ahead, and update by the record in the goal. 34.937 seconds. Wunderbar. Wunderbar indeed. Very nice to be clever because almost there to be moving on forward to be stopping at the carousel. This will be one of my favorites in the Nürburgring Nordschleife. But it's not over yet because moving on in Sector 6 is going to be a very tough, tricky to be having some high speed Kesselchen. Replay saved. Now just gonna have to go moving on in to be at Sector 6. So you see the high speed Kesselchen is an out and out line at full throttle. So you might gonna have to be sure to have a good speed to be well maintained, but don't get too much, otherwise you'll have to lose the opportunity to go moving on to be at the left corner before proceed enter to have the next turn before going enter to be at the carousel right at the finish line. So I had to be extra careful because this one is a very tough one to be well speed up and go handling to be on the main mobility. Okay, just gonna have to do this. Be exercise caution. Here comes the brake. Gonna have to slow down, take the inside apex, stay on track. Oof. Well, good grief. I almost had that good opportunity to be focusing on the goal. Silver at 26.54 seconds. That's how what happens. Don't lose any balance, because that might have to prevent a spin out by calling out in the yellow flag signal. Gonna have to go for attempt number 2. Okay, just going to keep pushing forward. Almost there. Now gonna have to stay on the inside, just like last time. Okay, well, turns out to be doing just fine average. So let's go attempt number 3. Just gonna have to keep working hard. Okay, that should be doing good. Stay on track. Don't get off the track too easily. Yeah, looks like I got it. Very good, and check to be done. Gold record by the update, 25.751 seconds. That should be doing good to be mastered on the Castle Chen, and also to have the Seaside Streck is very much more having a blind right hand corner. But by the way, because having a Castle Chen and Seaside Streck is very tricky to be having some speed and doing some blind corner as possible to be stay on the main track. So here I go and take 13 seconds at the carousel in Sector 7. This bowl-shaped corner is a very good concrete is now being served as the inside on the left turn. At the entry of the corner, so you might gonna have to brake using the curbstone and the large tree on the left as your timing cue. That should be a very good upper hand opportunity to go enter and stay on the inside to improve your lap times. So I bet it does, because it will have to go 100% maintained by the speed. So here I go. Carousel is in. Okay, stay on track. And looks like almost close enough, but a piece of cake to be stay focused on the goal for only a little bit. 12.920 seconds. That should be doing much more proper workout to do a little bit short amount of exercise. So skip a replay, and then moving on in Sector 8 after having one replay to be collected. For Sector 8, these two part of the corners, Whipperman and Brunchan, is absolutely to have this part of the corner to be served as an excellent landmark position to have this part of the map. So you see, this part of the finish line after clear from Brunchan is going to be a very position to be challenging. So I have to be sure and just going to go mastering to be up the hill and downhill to be well descent and keep a good throttle to be on the inside or outside. Okay, here comes the next turn after the carousel. Gonna have to keep a ghost car to be follow the line. Okay, stay on the main elevation. It's always meant to be very challenging. Going up the hill, right turn to go entered. Okay, that's good. Now gonna have to go proceed to have this part of the turn. Going right, up the hill, there's the finish line. Okay, so ends up in silver that you might need to step it up more. I have 49.820 seconds in the silver level, so I have to go again for attempt number 2 to be mastered on Whipperman and Brunchan. two corners is very challenging to go descend and ascending by the elevation corner. So let's give it a go, and gonna have to go hard to step at it. There we go. Just going to keep driving forward. Follow the apex while you can. Okay, that's the ticket. Stay on track. Don't let my previous lap time ghost car won't do the same mistake. Okay, that's nice. Very good turn to be mastered, and Brunchan after Whipperman. 49.369 seconds is now updated and moving on in the gold level by all clear. So now, just gonna have to go enter to have a replay, as Sector 9 will be entered to have the next part of the corner to be known as Palantgarten. This might be a very specific name to be pronounced in German. So just gonna have to take a good check on the map. And here it is, you guys. This course map is where it comes in to have Sector 10 will be takes place after clear from Sector 9 to be focusing on the gold. Palantgarten is gonna be a very tough one to be doing some speed and tricky corners to be elevated. So here I go. Gonna keep it steady. Ghost car will have to go first after having a tough turn. Stay on track. Don't get caught in the sand trap on the left side of the track. Palantgarten is going to be a very masterful to be achieved. Okay, there we go. Almost there. Just gonna have to go courtesy warm-up example. Okay, so same as usual from the previous sector after clear from the first attempt in silver. 43.224 seconds. Gonna have to be extra careful to have this part of the next turn for attempt number 2. So let's do this. And just like that, go earlier, or just gonna have to stay pushing up onto the main limit. Don't get yourself too overwhelmed, folks. All you might need to do is gonna have to practice more, sector by sector, and one lap attack to be on the Nordschleife in Nürburgring. And there we go. Just gonna have to keep a good focusing without losing too much balance and speed. Next turn coming in. Just going to keep focusing, and then there you go. Still as always, but almost close enough on the goal. Alright, just going to have to go again for having a new attempt. After taking a short spare amount, come up with a thinkable strategy. Just gonna have to keep pushing on. Now gonna have to take that brake zone to go entered, pass by, have a good usage on the main speed. Okay, looks like that should be doing much more fine obvious to be facing many obstacles with some tight corners. Whew. Close call. Gold record is now cleared by 42.29 seconds. Almost there to have 2 sectors to go. Moving on in at Sector 10 after Sector 9 that needs a replay will be required to save. After clear from Sector 9, you'll be moving on in number 10 of the sector after clear from the mini carousel, which is to have a similar shape to be on the Karasi Koda carousel. this part of the curbstone by this corner to be right over here on the course map, for example. So after that, because you might gonna have to go and make a good focus to be inside the line by follow the apex, and then you'll be entered to be at the dog-eater hole. The longest 2 km straight line is going to be coming up by sector 11, so I just won't stick around and just going to have to be challenging to be on the main focus in 23.9 seconds on the goal. So here I go, just going to have to take that curbstone right over here. Too late, but Ghost Car just make an early start. Watch yourself. This may seem a little bit much more challenging to be avoiding off the track. So that makes 24 seconds to be on the average as the silver level. Gonna have to work it up and have the mini carousel to have a served position on the landmark. Just keep pushing in. Go for the throttle, have the Ghost Car will be stay focused nearby. Keep it steady, don't get off the track, make your way to be on the dog-eater hole. There we go, gold record clear by 23.792 seconds. Looks like this is going to have to take sector 11 and 12, and that will be a very good position to have a different landmark to be served as a tourist layout. First ever appear from GT Sport and being returned 7. So there we go, number 7 in the France ranking after cleared by every sectors on the Nordschleife. 30.3 seconds, and this is it. The very top one is going to get much more far faster and putting up with some extreme braking. So here I go. Gonna have to go speed up quickly because long straightaway is gonna have to take this final part of the sector. Take place by around sector 11 and sector 12. Okay, here it comes. Gonna have to slow down quickly as possible. Don't get left behind with a Ghost Car. Okay, not bad after all. Sector 11 and 12 is now going gold clear, 30.234 seconds. This is it, folks. After clear every 12 sectors around the track in the Nordschleife, because 154 turns between left and right is a very tough one to go master to have a one-lap attack. Just hang on 1 second because I might gonna have to save a replay and then just gonna have to take a little bit sip of water. Okay, that hit the spot. They want me to do this because this will be a big fortunate moment to have a gold objective by exactly 6 minutes 37.8 seconds to be dominate in the Nordschleife. After that, circuit experience will turns out to become 100% complete. So here I go, gonna have to go master everything all I got. No holding back. Okay, that's the first turn. Gonna have to keep a good focus on the Ghost Car. Just gonna have to slow down and keep going faster to be increased by having some upper hand chances. Okay, got this for a little bit upper hand. I know it's stressful, but I'm just gonna have to give it all I got. So that makes 1 sector clear. 11 more to go. Here comes sector 2. Just gonna take a good speed, stay on the 5th or 6th gear. Okay, very good. Racing to be in action. Gonna have to go extra careful. Now gonna have to go proceed at the end of sector 2 before moving on in on sector 3. So here I go. Third sector, going climb up the hills and doing some freaking position to be stopping in. Hold it steady, have the inside curbstone to be served, and stay on the main straight. So that's sector 4, moving on in. That's very good. Just gonna have to keep a good holding on the throttle and doing some tight elevation turns before going down. Okay, looks like it seems the ghost car is about to get a little bit left behind. Okay, that should do it. Gonna have to keep closing in. Next sector, moving on in number 5 or 6. Keep driving. There goes the next turn. Squeeze right in. Here comes the straightaway before we proceed on to the next current sector by having number 7. Just to be planned, and just gonna have to keep dropping into the main top speed RPM. So there we go, going down onto the 5th gear. Next sector on the way. Save it for the best. I'm heading closer to be at the carousel. Oh boy, looks like there goes. Poor effort before enter the carousel. Gonna have to keep a good working heart next time for only one attempt. But still, the ghost car is about to get much more further away for only exactly a minute gap. But I can feel it. This has to take much more heat and increase more aggressive by the aggro. Come on, just going to keep pushing forward. Don't hold back. Poor effort by the turn. Looks like the example ghost car is still got this to be on a smooth upper hand right on the get-go. So how many minutes? Almost 5 minutes. That's exactly down to 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Okay, there we go. Now for the flower bed corner, just to be exactly to do this inside of the curbstone right next to the apex. Gonna have to keep trying. Here comes the 2 kilometer distance. Oh, I can see the ghost car, folks. But it's not over yet, because it'll have to take the countdown by exactly 40 seconds. That will be my correction guess. 30 seconds. just going to be on the lookout because 7.8 seconds is going to have to stay on the gold. Not going to hold back because time is the essence for only one circuit experience to go advanced and very expert. Seven seconds left. Looks like I just made it on time, and yes! I just did it, you guys! 100% solid gold, baby! 6 minutes, 34.733 seconds. Boy, I cannot believe it. This is going to be the most challenging full walkthrough video segment ever of all time. Heck yes, because I just truly dominate Nordschleife. The green hell is now being truly on the course. Incredible. I cannot believe it. I just pulled that stunt up for having one single lap attempt is gonna have to go focusing hard on the gold. So there you go. Replay saved and almost to be in number 2 of the France ranking. Fantastic. 11 sectors and a 1 lap attack is all check and fully well done. And that's not all. 126,000 credits is now being good to be checked and cleared. Alright, 3-star roulette ticket is going to be a very good all I need. And here it is. 1 million credits in all bronze and gold in 5 million credits. Now that's the big one in Gran Turismo 7, folks. This is going to be so very awesome to have part 63 in this part of the one circuit experience is very much more challenging to go advanced, working hard, and prove everything what you got to be mastered to be using one lap to be dominate in the green hell. So gonna have to check again onto my GT page, and there it is, you guys. 100% complete. Whew. It takes a whole lot of hard work of sweating that gives me a lot of effort. But after all, because one event to go, which is going to be the 10th championship event, will be ready to go and participate in menu book number 39 in the Gran Turismo World Series Championship. I can't say because this is going to be the most best racing game in every Gran Turismo history. I just want to say because that should be a very good proud moment to have this best moment to be going proceed into the GT garage. Almost forgot one thing ever since I just used all the roulette ticket from the lap time challenge or other videos depends on my optional objectives. So let's go and have some reward challenges by having some 3 stars. So let's open up and see how it turns out to see which kinds of different earnings should I get. Well, not even close, but unless just gonna give some small GT credits, but after all, made it on time and good to be balanced to be over 30 million credits. So let's have 3-star ticket number 2, give 1% chance, and this time 1 part, 3 chance of good GT credits. More GT credits, just what I need. Now, 3-star roulette number 3. Just give me something. Corvette CA, Renault Sport, or Subaru BRZ. Another GT credits. This will be my lucky day for sure. I'll have to take it. Now, for having another 3-star. So I have to find out to see what it is. Give me some good fortune. Well, exactly low earning ever since I've been worked so hard to be dominate at the Nürburgring. But I'll have to take that to be on the bronze rarity to be depends on different earnings. So let's go again for having last 3-star roulette ticket available. Just give me something. another Honda Civic Type R FK2 2015. Already registered to the car index for a collection, but in the meantime, that should be quite very useful to have a Total Drama livery or a UDRS livery variation. So that's 42 collector points. That should be good enough. Store it in. Now gonna have to take 4 4-star roulette tickets to be ready up and receive some prize. So I hope I could probably have to get a Lamborghini invitation, but unless more valuable GT credits to be depends on 30,000. Okay, ka-ching, and just gonna have to start to have a second 4-star roulette ticket. This time, I'll have to go and receive a Nissan GT-R Group 4. But unless another 30,000 GT credits. Time just keep on filling and do some more hard work every day. Now, let's go for the part selection. So very close to get that new engine, but unless a Pagani invitation is now being acquired. So I'll have to hold on to it because that should be a very good one to have another Hyperion. Okay, looks like a Ferrari FA Tributo. Nope, not a Ferrari, but another GT credits to be adding up and go for some extra earnings. So that makes 914,209 credits in over 31 million. 5-star roulette ticket. This is it, folks. This one might have a good lady luck fortune to see which kinds of different prize should I get. Okay, well, so much to get high valuable cars or earnings, but 100,000 GT credits should be doing good enough to have 32 million. Well, folks, looks like after having a hard work of circuit experience ever since from Dragon Trail Seaside for doing the menu book and moving forward to be explored across the world and ends up to be at the Nürburgring Nordschleife to be served as the finish line. So I hope this is going to be it, folks. Part 64 will be coming up as I'm about to be ready and go enter to be participate and take on menu book number 39 in the GT World Series as the 10th championship event. Thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. I hope you enjoyed. Just go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Don't forget to check it out on any social media platforms like DeviantArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, and more to see for my own image artwork like UDRS liveries, Vision Total Drama fan art with car liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be see you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.